Got to rename that. Bad. Alright, well, I'm back. I've decided I am not quite going to go to sleep yet. Because this is a game that I've been meaning to try out called White Knight. It came out, I think, last year? Yeah, March 3rd, 2015. I am a fairly big fan of things that are noir. I mean, I'm not like super, you know, expert on it or anything, but I mean, I loved LA Noir, and particularly this game reminds me of a French movie that came out that was named Renaissance or Renaissance, whatever, where it was also black and white and had kind of you know, the same kind of, you know, very stark just black and white coloring, animation, and everything like that. And I mean, the story was set, you know, more in the far future, so it was kind of like cyberpunk noir. But yeah, so yeah, I've been meaning to check this out. It is supposed to be kind of survival horror-y. I don't know, like, how about how, I mean, I know it's gonna be fucking dark and whatnot in the house that we're gonna be checking out. But basically, the summary is: the dark will reveal all. Explore the macabre past of an old mansion in the 1930s and solve puzzles of light and shadows in this fully black and white survival horror. Players are trapped in this nightmare where darkness is a constant threat. So, yay! I feel like I should be playing this without as much light as I have in the room. I don't know. I mean, the sun is coming up. I don't know how dark it would be if I actually turned off lights. Let's see if it's too dark. You guys won't be able to see, like, me. Oh no, you can still see me pretty well, so. Alright, let's get this started before I realize I kind of already did all the options, which is kind of a shame because as soon as, like, I fiddled with things, then it started like doing music-y stuff, so I was like, ooh. Thankfully it came back down, and then, you know, as you saw when I entered the options, it came back up, so let's go. I might move things around. I didn't really get to see if everything was gonna not cover something up on the screen, so we'll see. Play. Yes, a new game. The funny thing is, I actually have the dynamic theme for this game on my PS4. So I do actually have the game for the PS4 as well, but just to kind of, well, I guess I wouldn't have taken up too much time because Elgato is still hooked up to the PS4 since I was playing Uncharted, so I wouldn't have had to move too much of that crap around.
And without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston.
I get, like,
Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery.
Desires to, like, go back and play LA Noir every now and then.
Times
Even though
hard,
it's like one of those things where I feel like the main story was kind of, in comparison to, like, you know, the small stories in between.
As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicating.
I mean, it was definitely an interesting enough game, and I just kind of, I love, you know, either watching or playing things within that time period. I just love the way that, you know, the automobiles worked, and, or not worked, but looked, and I mean, I don't know how well they worked back then. And, you know, yeah, there was just a very, you know, sense of style and dignity and, you know, that air of dignity to it and everything, even though people were kind of fucked up back then, you know, as far as, like, you know, how they would treat a person of my color or whatever back then and whatnot. But, I mean, yeah, there's still kind of something interesting about those times. Not like, you know, it's like, you know, my family's never been huge into baseball or anything like that. They've mostly been football fans and whatnot. But I love watching, you know, things like The Sandlot and The Natural and whatnot. I don't know, something about the shape of the cars and the colors that they used back then. They use this song for the dynamic theme on the PS4. You're kind of driving in the middle of the street, aren't you, sir? Just saying. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, though. It's still very lovely and stylized. Another game that I actually haven't finished playing through that kind of has, like, definitely is very trippy as hell. And if you're looking for something that's just kind of bizarre, Kentucky Road Zero. Yeah, I remember. I showed it to one of my friends. She's just like, "This is so like fucking weird." She's like, "I need to buy this game when I get back." I'm like, "Well, it's episodic right now." And at the time, I think there was only like 1 or 2 episodes out. So, I mean, I think they're all out now. So I wouldn't have to wait anymore to play through it. But yeah, that game was a freaking trip, man. Based in France. See a lot of Frenchy names. Oh wow, the lady who sings also does. Bastien Vernard. Quafec. I mean, generally the game has gotten pretty good reviews on Steam. It's like positive 136 and then negative 31. I blinked and I missed something. It looked like. Swerving going on.
The shock was still echoing in my bones as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind.
See, yeah, I have a ton of like creep-tastic games that, you know, I want to play, but I want to play and like have Crumble with me to like do commentary or whatever. Like I probably would want to have done it with this one as well, but you know, she's asleep right now.
And this
we need to like re-coordinate our sleeping patterns or something. But yes, the movie Renaissance. I think might still be on Netflix right now. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. It was on Netflix, but I don't know if or the license ran out on it or not. But I mean, yeah, if you can find it, I would say rent it, give it a watch. I mean, it's beautiful for the animation and alone. The story's pretty interesting. To use WASD too, right? Yeah. Space. You got lucky, son. I think so far we're good on where everything is positioned. Stream. Oh, I don't know how much better this control. I don't know if I should be using a controller instead, or maybe you should get your keys from the back. Really? Like too used to playing mouse for everything, but try to use. me. Like I know there's one game called like Silvio or something like that. You're like this girl who investigates, you know, paranormal stuff. Particular, she's interested in doing like EVP sessions or electronic voice phenomenon, as they say on like Ghost Adventures and all the sorts. Which is basically you walk around with either a digital or, you know, back then tape recorders and just. Oh, it's a fucking leaf. Yeah, interesting. Why would the body be all the way ass over here? Boston Daily News. On that? Okay, get up, man. Oh! I know some things that people are complaining about are like, oh, Jay. Like things like camera angles and whatnot, but it's just like, it's more of an, I don't know, to me it looked like it was going to be more of an adventure game than like, you know, action game, I guess you could say. So, you know, it's kind of like, Resident Evil without having to run away from demon babies, I suppose. It's supposed to be more cinematic, you know? Whisper on the mailbox, that name. My memory seemed like gone. Okay. Yeah, apparently another one of the complaints was grammar. But I mean, yeah, I mean, some studio. Kind of curious to see like studio. I think, yeah, they have to be based out of France. They come from France. Lyon, oh, very nice, Lyon. They have some good food there. I just finished watching the, what's it? Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown episode. Looked like they had some good food there. So it's one of those things where I can forgive a little bit of unclear, you know, sentence structure since it's coming from, you know, a different country. Although you would think with a publisher like frickin' Activision, they could have paid just a little bit extra to have someone work on the localization. That said, we'll see if it greatly affects any version. That's a little bothersome. You think with like vectoring like animation they could that fairly clean. I don't know if it's the flickering lights or whatnot that's causing it, but
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
So my mouse doesn't really show up on Well, I guess you kind of have to specify whether or not you want that to... Look in the well. Well. Funky carving of the print symbol on the tree or whatever. Oh, smooth. Smooth, asshole. Bucket fell down a dozen meters at least. No way to recover it. This was a premonition, was probably just superstition, but I felt definitely uneasy. Yeah. See, that's the thing. My mind will kind of automatically probably fix it anyways. Like, yeah, the whole you know, definitely felt uneasy or whatever. Wait, what? Out a powerful aura. False prints, man. Respect. It's a freaking Viking in the way that he's walking. Got the sign. Is. Let's look at the creepy statue in what like a cemetery in the front yard. Oh my god, I think it is. This ain't damn creepy. Oh, there's a bird bath where the leaves fall. This guy or lady. Grave. The name Vesper seemed to challenge eternity itself. Who was she? The grave looked as daunting as a forgotten tomb. What a dire way of decorating a garden. Seriously, man. I know there's like big houses that have like, you know, a huge amount of land, and they'll go ahead and have like, you know, family plots because, you know, it's property that is meant to stay in the family. But right in your front yard, that's a little creepy. That's a little creepy pasta. That's like, yeah, you know, whatever. Family's important, I guess. Oh wow. To find like, ooh, 3 more things out here. I guess it could be just Pet Cemetery shit up in here, man. Yeah, Pet Cemetery is like, okay, I can understand. Ooh, a bird bath. Yay! This. Oh, I'm totally walking on your shit. William Vesper. We're just saving the space. The naked lady statue. Where are your arms at? Oh, is it? Trying to grab her titties? What the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Oh my god. What? That was a little disrespectful of me. I was really not expecting. All I know is I saw the little hands, the hands icon, and I thought, okay, is he gonna investigate and or something? I don't know, but okay. He apparently he was just gonna push it around. I mean, it's just a house that he happened to come across, and the first thing that he's gonna do is start pushing statues around. I could be doing everything in the totally wrong order, because I mean, look, I discovered this and this before these two, or even this. So I don't know. I'm probably fucking things up by just wandering around. Sorry, I'm drinking so much. It's like my mouth feels kind of. Could you grab those keys?
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary. To open the door to a world I didn't belong to.
You already did it, man!
But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help.
Would they?
Anyone would understand that.
Get like sick in the bucket? Sticking his head in it for some reason. Yeah, I have a lot of games I still need to play. There was actually an adventure game. It was like cognitive something. But it's also kind of like murder mystery. And I kind of started playing it a little bit, and then I thought to myself, oh wait, I should wait until I start like recording to start playing. See, that's the thing. It's like I always feel like, okay, I should really wait until, you know, I can record it to play things, and then yeah, everything gets kind of back shelved. Top shelved, whatever. Shit. Should I have, like, looked at the house or the doorsteps before? And before looking for the damn tree? There's like a box over there. Get whatever that is. Stumble away over. See? Shit. Fucking it up already. You know, yeah, some people were complaining about the controls, but you know what? As long as it's not like the fucking old school, like in Resident Evil and Silent Hill tank controls, I'm pretty good with controls for right now. Oh, like it was looking out to the tombs? Think. Yeah, go for it, man. That'll help your headache, I'm sure. See this? This was still moist. The chair was overlooking the garden. Someone was there recently. Beer! You may love it, you may hate it, or you may have never drunk a beer. Do you know the cost of all new jobs in the Civilian Conservation Corps program from the Roosevelt's New Deal could be covered by just the taxes on beer? Over $328 million. Taxes on beer amount to almost $1 million per day. Beer means over 1 million jobs for you, your neighbors, or your friends. Beer producers know they offer well-being, but they also want beer to be safe for everyone. Enjoy with moderation, and the future, yours like ours, will be prosperous. Beer is your product, and it's your future. It's around the time of like Prohibition or something. I thought 1938. Was Prohibition even around at that time? Maybe not yet. Maybe. When did I'm not good at history times right now. It's the same thing. So. A paper. Martha Kenton. Under normal circumstances, I would have never tried to contact you. I am an honest woman. I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined! My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town trying to find a job, and while I have to beg I was gonna say beg for good, beg for food every single day. I don't know why she sounds like Southern drawl, but That's just what I hear in my head, apparently. My four-year-old son has a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays, we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you. You are rich. Only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the best oil sign at the entrance of the slum by Graham's slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. Pushing into the dark. Oh, I said use the goddamn key. How to operate door. Base looks like
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered.
frickin' Doctor
As the doors
Who.
opened, the mansion seemed to react to my
Not Doctor
presence.
Who.
There was a smell,
Torchwood.
like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet,
Delicious.
I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
End chapter 1. Okay. Alright. We'll try to get to chapter 2 before I call it a night, before the sun is too far up. Although it's pretty much up already. But this is one of the splash scenes from the dynamic theme for the PS4, the bloody or muddy footprints. I was like, walking on my own or somebody walking for me? Some creeper-tastic shit going on right about now.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help. What had happened? This cold. The darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Hey. Fuck. Candles or something. Shit, I missed something? No. Damn it. What are you, question mark? What are you? bother me, that fucking question mark. Really? There's 2 things for chapter... Alright. Hat. A man? Woman can't wear a goddamn hat? Nice gingham. Or... Of course not. Was it... Or it... I put the matches away?
Locked.
Oh, wait.
Of course. And no way to know what was waiting behind it.
Money! Fine. Sanity thing, kind of like... Oh, cool. Just might as well explore around while I... Matches. Matches. Very... wait. Matches left over. Hello? Are you in here, Narnia? Library quiet. August 28th, 1911. William is 7 today. He's with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down, and their yells give me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. His fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to... Chance to make a man out of him. Make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. Yes. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women, but William is young, he's the future, I will act through him, and may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Alright there, lady. Such agenda. Jim? Science books. Come start this. October 29th, 1938. The time came when we stopped counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past 9 years, How many unemployed and families ended up in the streets, forced to live in slums around our cities. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them, thrown to the sea or burnt. We stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago on October 29, 1929. Born from the sick and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith. We stopped counting because these were just figures, because today they make us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed far at that time, and today some think they can see the sun rise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there, somewhere. Darkness gonna kick our ass. There's a leaf fluttering all over the place. Oh, fine. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 11. August 21st, 21st, 1911. Suffocating in its useless illuminations and frills, the mansion doesn't have the greatness befitting a fortune like the Vespers. It's work of a degenerate romantic. It's like a stain in this century. I ordered the flower beds on the east side of the garden to be removed. They made moving around complicated, and in the summer, their scent was unbearable. I didn't talk about it with Henry, and he was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds, he did look like a man, and then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon. Jazz again. This stupid music which reeks of debauchery and misery. He's playing the wrong jazz. Jazz. Sure. Hello, lady statue. For riding the moon. Giddy up. Shit to be had. 4 matches. Wrong one. Well, I like that it at least like keeps track of how many matches you're actually taking and not just saying, oh, you took the entire pack even though you really only took 3. You know. Wait, what was that? Camera? Camera obscura! But whole bunch of pictures, but not really. Whee. Daydreaming. Particular. How to sit in chair.
Are you there?
I don't know. Am I here? Nice. Ooh. Oh.
Help me.
Who was it? Or what was it? In my world, women didn't glow like the moon.
Mind?
They didn't walk through doors either. I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
So surreal woman crossing the doors like plumes of smoke. Her out-of-this-world beauty was extraordinary. Was it my imagination? Was she the girl on the road? That would explain why there was no body. Just my imagination once again. Right. Where would be? God, why? What? Did one of my matches get fucking used up? Oh, really? Oh. Oh, I feel such discomforts. Oh, neither of those doors were open before. um. Okay, maybe not that creepy room first. This room first. Go. Oh, what the motherfuck? No. What the motherfuck is that? Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh hell no. Gonna go back in the light. Alright. Hello, light. Hello, my friend. We'll read this out here. Yeah. She didn't look very friendly. No, sir. No, sir. Didn't like it. I'm gonna get me some more matches. All the goddamn matches. Very long, son. Maybe does it like run out of light quicker if I run? More matches, please. Get the matches. Light turn off? It looks like the light is still on. Yeah, the light's still on. Okay, but there's still shit that I need to like look at in that room. I just can't go near fucking freaky ass lady. Look. Look. Hurry. Look at the goddamn camera. That creepy shit. Great day for both our families. That's why the fucking lady's face is all burned out. This, yes. Lovely. 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 Note to self, Mother Shadows. Mother Shadows will never go away. I understand it now. Calling them ghosts would still be too noble. It is a filth that strives in the dark, like flies on manure. As long as I am alive, they will never go away. Yeah. Yeah. They might not go away even after that, because I'm still staring at one, buddy. What's this? Okay. Sorry, excerpt 19. This is good old Boston, the home of the bean and the cod, where the Lowells talk only to Cabots, and the Cabots talk only to God. A Boston Toast by John Collins Bossity, Boston Brahmins Anthem. Blah, 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 blah. Careful. Wait. Oh, shit! Fuck! Oh, fuck no! Fuck! Jesus Christ. Oh. That was not cool. Dude, lady, I was just trying to read the goddamn paper. Oh, holy fuck. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I just wasn't expecting her ass to fucking turn around and be, oh shit. And that's some. Alright. I mean, let's go talk to nice jazz lady, maybe. Or I don't know. Let's see what the fuck is going on in this room. Probably nothing that's all that much better, but you know, one can hope. Oh, fuck this place. Jesus. I love rooms that have light switches so far. Oh, good, a save point. Yay. Save points too. I feel like I should concentrate on the parts of the rooms that don't have, like, fucking light first. Point move Destiny 1. Far too many of us, for too many of us, the political equality we once had was meaningless in the face of economic inequality. A small group had concentrated into their own hands at almost complete control over other people's property, but other people's money, other people's labor, other people's lives. For too many of us, life was no longer free. Liberty was no longer real. Men could no longer follow the pursuit of happiness. Against economic tyranny such as this, the American citizen could appeal only to the organized power of government. The collapse of 1929 showed up the despotism, I think it's despotism, for what it was. The election of 1932 was the people's mandate to end it. Under that mandate, it is being ended. Franklin D. June 29, 1976. Oh, God, just please no more fucking freaky ass ladies. Jesus Christ. That was too much, and I had to run for my fucking life. These economic royalists complain that we seek to overthrow the institutions of America. What they really complain of is that we seek to take away their power. Our allegiance to American institutions requires the overthrow of this kind of power. In vain, they seek to hide behind the flag and the Constitution. In their blindness, they forget what the flag and the Constitution stand for. Now, as always, they stand for democracy, not tyranny, for freedom, not objection, and against a dictatorship by mob rule and the overprivileged alike. Roosevelt, June 27, 1936. Somebody was not a fan. Gonna need a bigger boat. The locked room? Shit, no, that's where the fucking creepy ass lady was, wasn't it? Did I have to open it from this side before she would go away with her creepiness? William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt 12, February 6, 1932. Of all the bars I visited, the Smoke and Mirrors appears to have been especially tailored for me. People there are quiet, melancholic even. They stagnate in the swirling smoke of their cigarettes, like convicts, desperate victims that were pushed to the darkness by the crisis. But even if the bar is an elegant pace... Oh my god, I cannot read right now. Is an elegant place, they are not driven away. They respect their right to the oblivion. It's a place where they can disappear. I find myself a corner from which I can watch their comings and goings, until I am carried to the abyss by my own whiskey. Every time I am caught again by the band. Such good musicians. Their music is like a tear that time stretches. Slow jazz, steady and reserved. It is the music of their time, the music of those who have fell on the wayside. Someone told me about a singer who just got hired. Well, I don't think the band needs that, but we shall see. And it's the lady. Oh, hell no!
It's a fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest.
Oh, dude. It's these fucking ladies, man. These fucking ladies are freaking creeping around this goddamn house. Do you? Do you really? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Maybe the servants aren't that bad, but whoever's like the fucking lady at the house, shit, man, hella creeping around. Jesus Christ.
Delusion or not.
Put on some goddamn music to fucking calm these bitches down. Shit, fucking.
Things. I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one
Seriously,
who tried to
man.
kill me.
Been trying to talk to you and shit. Probably need to find whatever record, I guess. Oh, creepers. Beep, creepers. Fuck, dude. Goddamn matches. Are those matches? Give me that shit. Fucking close to the curtain, lady will be like, ah. Selena to William, excerpt number 1. Dearest William, you wanted to know more about me. Last time, I didn't tell you everything. This letter will make up for this. When I arrived in California in 1930, when I arrived? It's when I arrived. I can't, yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in present tense or in past tense. 30, I will be 18. It's a marvelous place, and the weather is so nice. I spend hours on the beach, astonished to see how brown my Norwegian skin can become. In the evening, I hang near the jazz clubs. In the afternoon, I watch people play on the beach, humming the tunes I heard the night before. Sometimes I try to sing louder than the waves. That's a good exercise. My English is quickly improving thanks to the American songs I already knew in Oslo. At that time, I am barely aware of the social misery that is devouring your country. I am young, I want to be beautiful, to meet people my age, and to sing. In Los Angeles at the Spice Club, I meet the new members of a jazz band. They are talented and funny. We play all night. I forget about the hour and about my parents. They even call the police. At the end of the night, the musicians tell me they are looking for a singer and that they want me. I can hardly believe it. Have you ever felt that you finally belong somewhere? It feels fantastic. Yeah, I kind of, again, it's one of those things where I could kind of forgive the English specifically in this letter because she's saying that her English is still kind of, so this could be part of the character, or it could be Lisa's. Who knows? Okay, not going in the fucking ballroom or whatever the fuck that place is. Crimson lipstick. Wives, lovers, that touch of femininity was in stark contrast to the mess in the room. Not with the glass and ashtrays, though. The globe. Well, I could look around. Still free to act using space. You know what would have been great? Being able to just use the mouse. Let's see what it's trying to do. Underneath my fingers, the symbol of Venus was engraved on the lip. Golden Lips cigarettes. The best things are made from the best ingredients. Golden Lips cigarettes are made with the finest Turkish tobacco, finely and tightly braided to bring out all of its flavor. So light you'll think you draw on the air of a sunny morning, and yet you shall enjoy all the strength of their distinctive character. Breathe and fly with Golden Lips cigarettes. Join the millions of smokers. Yay. 20s, 30s. Oh my god, I still have to try to go back to that room to get whatever this shit is. Scary. Ah. It's the freaking shades from the side. Freaking sun is blinding me. Oh. Just you two that are awake right now? So this is you, eh? Isabeau. Light one. And then probably can't see Isabeau because she's too dark against the darkness of the cage. If you can hear the little running wheel that they have that's right behind me, it's probably Isabeau that's running in it. She doesn't really run, she kind of just briskly walks in it. Lauren is the one, she freaking gallops in that shit, man. Note to self. Armchairs. I am so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from a Quincy craftsman. They are perfect. It is one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them, and I have no idea why. Maybe because they are marked with a sun, which made her blind. I don't know. I'm just happy they are here. Thank you, Father. How does she know they're marked with a sun if she's blind? It's one of those things. Original copy of Debussy's Clair de Lune. Okay. I think I explored enough of the right part of the room. Okay. Sadness. This creepy ass lady. It's had the name Margaret. Stare could Sir was as noble as a frozen lake and looked just as cold. The fuck? That's all the way down there. What are these two fucking things then? Oh, God, that scared the shit out of me. Hold on. Pause. Just fucking. This lady doesn't. What the hell? My bad. Okay, back to the game. Just crumble. She was awake. Britt and Henry were two strangers pretending to be married. Fuck! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ugh, February 8th night. Vesper's Legacy, a gift from the past. Selected best company of the year. Okay, now. Fuck with her. Is that a fucking shoe? Shoe was lying on the floor of the corridor. I chose not to touch it. Something. That fucking lady, man. Okay, what is this shit that I'm missing? Taking that shit? Okay, that I looked at. The other room, right? Shit, so it doesn't even go by Freaky Deaky Lady. Fuck, man. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look in the other room. Nothing spectacular really jumps out at me. I might call it a night because it's getting close to 6 a.m. And at some point I do need to actually sleep. Grab my ass some more matches, thank you. Grab these, thank you. Got more in this room. Have to run to the other fucking room to get more matches if I really need them. Okay, let's go talk to the nice lady, man. No, I like that. I like Jazz Lady. Jazz Lady just doesn't look like she wants to fuck us up all the time. What the fuck? I feel like I just like lit that shit. Let's sit our asses down. Fucking sanity points and shit. Get the poster. Oh, these are the fucking armchairs. The fucking sun armchairs, alright. Then. Alright, yeah, I think I may go ahead and call it a night. But it is interesting so far, and the fucking ghosts are fucking freaky shit. And controls are a little wonky. I don't know who thought of like where to place everything. I don't know. I might try to go ahead and play it with the controller. If really needs be, then I might switch to playing it on the PS4. See if it works any better on there. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and it's kind of scared the shit out of me a couple of times. So I will continue playing this in between doing some Overwatch before I take off. I think most people have clocked the game like at 9+ hours, so might be able to finish it before I head out. But we shall see. Alright folks, thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in, please to follow, please to here, or Twitter, or Facebook, or whatever. All the links are on my profile. And thank you. All the ladles, gentle spoons, and the forks in between. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Good.